Hey, how's it going? Joey here. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the MetaX ads mockup templates, how to use it, and how it will help you create better ads, better creatives that's going to spotlight and showcase the hero of the image, the core message that you're trying to deliver with your ads. Because there's nothing worse than launching an ad, then seeing that everything looks horrible, there's words or things that you want them to see, but it's hidden by Facebook. Right? And because then you have to deactivate that ad, redo the thing, and then upload it and relaunch it. And you never know. You might be deactivating a winning and a hot pool of audience. You just don't know. And to avoid all that, do all this that I'm going to show you today, and that it'll avoid those issues. I got 3 different ones here: the square, the 16:9, and then the reels one. These last 2 are the same ones. We'll talk about those more later. Okay, so let's go real quick to my ad account, to one of my lives, and just show you some of the different placements that Facebook puts your ads on. Let me just scroll down here, show more variations, and right here, these are all the placement that Facebook is going to put your ads on. Okay, you can see here that my ads, this is live, that my ads they're clear. The core message is right there. You can read everything. The hero of the image, which is the text, it's all visible, right? Maybe for one right here to the far right, you can see the letters that's all the way to the end. And this is what I'm talking about, right? And that's what you don't want, because it could be hidden depending on what placement. Now, this, for me, this is a static image. It's an image ad. I don't use Reels at all, so I could care less about that one. If it was a video, I would make sure that that's inside of it. And that's what the mockups are for, the templates, like I'm going to show you here in a bit. But we could scroll down here, and you can see that everything is just, really, even this one here, look at the far right. Look at that. It's one of those side placements or whatever where Facebook puts it at. I mean, it's just clear as day, and you can see everything. And that's what you want, okay? And then this will help you make sure that everything's clear. So let's go ahead, not waste any more time, and show you how to do it. Let's start with this one, the square. You guys know that I'm a big fan of square images. Even my videos are square. It just, it's always, for me, it's good at least. But let's go ahead here and choose an image with a bit of a different color there. Let's see, that's this one right here. So let's go for this one here so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is Canva, okay? And it's best if you already have your image or video done, your creative. I have templates that you guys can use in the templates library and to create your creatives and your ads, or you can have your own. So it's best if you already have it done. Just bring it here and make sure everything's good. So just bring it here to the edge, and then take one of these edges here and just click and hold and put it to the edge. That's all you got to do. Okay, then click on the position, a tab up here, and then right here, click and hold on the image and drop it all the way to the bottom. And this, you see the guide here, right? Like the grayish guide, that will let you know if your ad is within the criteria that you're looking for and wanting, within the guidelines. Now, again, this is Canva, so I use, when I'm creating my images, I use the guidelines from here. The margins, if you don't know where that's at, it's simple. You just go right here to files at the top left, click on that, click on settings, and then right here where it says margins, you see the check, make sure that's on. You see how it goes, turns on and disappears. All right, and that's it. Then you have it. But you can use this template, because I still bring it to over here to make sure that I'm good. But you can see everything is good and in order, right? And what you don't want is, well, let me go ahead and go to positions. This is what you don't want, right? If your thing is off, that this happens, okay? That's what you don't want, because it's going to get hidden on different placements. And that's literally what you do not want to happen. It could be up there. And I'm sure you've seen ads like that where, the text or the hero of the image is just off to, in the middle of nowhere. And that's what you don't want, because you lose them. You'll lose them. You'll just be spending money on clicks and views, and it's just not going to work. Okay, once you got that going there, you could just go ahead and click on this one, hold it, and move it to the second position. And then this is exactly what your ad will look like in Facebook. Okay. Again, this is right here, mine's. If you have your own, you could go ahead and put it here. create your own template if you want, but I just went ahead and got what I use here. This is exactly how it's going to look like. All right, let me show you a different one too as well. One with, like, say right here, I got a perfect one here for print on demand. Okay, same thing for print on demand. You want it to, the hero to be right in the middle. So let's go ahead and position that. Let me go ahead and delete that one real quick. Delete that. Why is it not working for me? Here we go. Position. Now we go. Okay, so we're going to move this to the bottom, and you can see how the hero of the image, which is that centerpiece, the design, it's showcased front and center. The rest of it, I could care less. It's just sleeves and jeans at the bottom, a little flower at the top. It's okay. You could still see it up here, right? And you could barely see it on some of the placements, but the core of it, that's the most important thing that you want. You don't want this to be way out there like, you know, like this. And again, I'm sure you've seen it, right? Where people are trying to highlight that thing. But what happens, right? This is what happens. Look at, let's bring it down to the guide. You could barely see because the shirt's so grayed out as well. But that's what you don't want. You want it to be clear as day. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to another one. All right, because a lot of you guys use 16 by 9. I don't use 16 by 9, not even in my videos. I use square videos, and as of late, I've been using Reels, which is 9 by 16. Okay, but I'm here for you guys, and you know, I created this because it's the same concept. All right. Let me go ahead and do, I got a video here. It's not a sales letter. It's one of like things. So I just cut it short here. Let me go ahead and put it here. Let me put this on mute. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that, but this is one of my tutorials here. So I'm going to go ahead and just place it there, just like I would any video or image that's like this. And that way you can see. So let me go ahead and click on the position, move it all the way to the bottom, and you can see the same thing, right? Even though this is like a tutorial, right? The core of the tutorial is in the centerpiece, right? The core message, the hero of that video is all in the center, right? It's not off to the side and being cut off. Trust me, you are going to lose people that way. Okay. And again, if you want to see how it looks like on an actual ad, just go ahead and move it to the second spot and you'll see it there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and talk about this one here, because this is really important. This was the one that got me to create this template, because I just got sick and tired of uploading videos and then launching an ad and then seeing all this mess. And then I had to recreate it, and sometimes 2-3 times just to get it right. Okay. And this here saved me. All right. Saved me a lot of time and energy, and time is money. Right. So let me show you something real quick. So this is the Reels. Let me go ahead and bring one here. This particular one. And again, this audio, I don't know if you heard that, but why can't it go on mute automatically? But anyways, same thing. Move it from edge to edge. Make sure the whole thing covers it side to side, and then center it. You could see Canva with the guidelines there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then the same thing. Move it to position all the way at the bottom. Okay, I want you to notice something. Look at the text. Now, again, this is a preview. When Facebook shows this to your audience, right? And they click on it, it's going to start playing in mute, but they're going to click on it. It's going to go to this one. Okay. And then they'll see the whole picture, and that's getting annoying. But anyways, the same thing. You just stretch it from edge to edge, put it in the center, right? And position it, right? Now, first off, let me just go ahead and back to the top, right? Look at the text is hidden. Okay, you can't see anything. I can't even see nothing there, right? Now, obviously, on the actual ad, it's not going to have that margin, but you could barely see it. Facebook is automatically going to center your video, right? If it's wider than that section. But look at that. That's just annoying. I can't see it. I can't read it. I'm just going to keep scrolling, not stop, or just click away. Right now, watch what happens if they actually do click on it, because that will get some people be like, huh, you know, curiosity kills. What is it saying? Let me click on it. And then that's when it'll take them here. But again, watch this, right? everything's hidden, and even worse. So let's go to the position real quick and move this to the top so you can see exactly how it's going to look like on your ad. I mean, just look at it. I can't see anything. I promise you, if I click on the first one, go here, and I see the same thing and it's just worse, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. We all know how important the text on a video is. And I don't know why people just like it. They love it. It performs better, right? At least for me, it outperforms the ones without text, okay? Now, let me go ahead and show you how this will help you with your thing. Watch. So this literally happened to me in real life, okay? And I don't know if you guys, for those that's been with me for a while, you guys know that when this happened, because I was just, you know, frustrated. But let me go ahead and here, go into positions, right? Let's go ahead and delete that. Go over here to uploads and now put this one. And I believe, oh my God, the audio just, anyways, I believe this was like the 4th rendition before I got it right. So I'm going to go ahead and center it, right? And then position it all the way to the bottom. Do the same thing with the other one. Let's go ahead and move it here. All right, mute that. Position, delete that. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure I expand all this. I wish there was an easier way to do this, guys. So I apologize for all the extra stuff, right? So move that to the bottom. And let's just go to the top now, right? It's going to start playing in mute, right? And now you can see the text. Clearly, you can see the text, right? That's going to get me reading. That's going to get me excited. And now I'm going to click on it, right? And now it's going to take me to the full version, right? And look at this. You see the guideline there? It's above the fold, right? And now let me move this to the top, right? This is exactly how your reel is going to look. Everything's clear as day. Everything, the hero of it is right dead smack center, right? The core message is all there. And that's what you want. That's the important thing. And it wasn't until this very video that got me to making a template. And I'm a big templates guy. I just need it, right? You guys know that. You've seen my videos, my training. Those has been with me for a while. You know I'm a templates guy. I need to make my templates to make my workflow more efficient, okay? But look at this. All right. And part of the reason why a lot of times you see these videos with the text in the middle of the video. But here's the thing, right? And this is just a tip for all the video guys. Look at the guy's face. It's in the center. If I put the text in the middle of it, it's going to cover his face. It's going to cover his emotions, his what he's trying to say with his facial expressions. I could get into a whole nother session on that. But I wanted my text in the bottom so I could make sure that not only the text can be viewed, but also his facial emotions. There's a story that he's telling, and he's not only talking about it verbally, but he's also expressing it visually. Okay, so there's a lot going on in this video, but you know, this is what you want. And guys, this is going to help you with creating the proper ad creatives for your campaigns. Okay, just make sure that everything is right there. That it doesn't have to be in the middle, but within the guides above the fold, where the core message is clear, the hero of the image is clear, or video, and that people are able to see it, because it's going to increase not only the click-through rates and the engagements, but it's also going to increase your overall conversions and your overall numbers. Okay, so any questions, just go ahead and put it down in the comments, and then and I'll see you on the next.